first, here, Colin, you guys step aside. Okay, your first line is y equals x plus 1. Well, no, you guys aren't doing it on your paper. Oh. You guys are actually making it. Everybody else is doing it on their paper. So, together, if you have the line y equals x plus 1, first you have to think to yourself, what's the y-intercept? Because that's the first point that you plot. So it's 1, right? Okay, so now that Jade has plotted that point, what's your slope? Grant, what's the slope? Y equals x plus 1. What's the slope? 1. Okay, so now, if your slope's 1, plot your second point off of the y-intercept. Alright, is that your final answer? Okay, so does everybody see the point Grant plotted? So he went down 1 and to the left 1. What's that a slope of? -1. So no, that's not the right point.
Go the opposite way.
Okay, so if our slope is 1, what's our rise? 1, right? And then our run?
1.
Is 1 in the positive direction. So you're going to go up 1 and to the right 1.
No, you gotta go back 1. Yeah.
Is that one right?
Yeah.
Okay, now finish off the line and go up 1, over 1.
Oh, make a piece of 1.
Now, if Grant stands right there, he's technically right, isn't he?
Yeah.
Because, okay, stand at this point. So if he goes down 1 and to the left 1, that's a double negative. He's going down, so -1 is his rise, and over to the left, -1 is the run. -1 over -1 is +1, right? So you can do that as well. Okay, good job, guys. Next 4. Cole. We'll go Cole, Sergio, Matt, and Allison. That's it there. No, just do it. Okay. Our next equation, is this going to blind you if I turn it on?
Nope. Give us an easy one.
Okay, here, I'll write them up here so you guys can see them. The next equation is y equals 3x minus 2. Okay, so first step is to plot the y-intercept.
-2.
Does everybody agree? Okay, now what's the slope of your line? 3. So starting at the y-intercept, how do you plot your next point? Up 3 over 3?
No.
Well, let's see. Our slope is 3, and that's, what did I say? That's the same as over 1, right? Because anything over 1 is just itself. So you're going to rise 3 and go over 1. Okay, go ahead and... Does everybody see that they're in a straight line? Yeah. Yeah? Okay, good job, guys. Is this making sense? Yeah? Okay, so we're going to go Angie. You 4 can all just go. You haven't gone yet. Rebecca.
Smile, ladies.
Okay. Your line is y equals 1/2 x minus 4. So Jesse went to -4 on the y-axis because that's the y-intercept. And then Angie, our slope is 1/2. So she rose 1 and then ran 2 to the right because it's positive. everybody agree?
Yeah.
You're in a straight line? Alright, good job, girls. Okay, you guys seem to be getting the hang of this, so we're going to step it up a notch. Alright. Chrissy, you haven't gone. Katie, Colin. Sure, and Cole. Okay, so now, remember, our first step was to solve for y, so that it's in the equation y equals mx plus b. So I'm going to give you an equation that isn't solved for y yet. So let's say we have 3x minus 2y equals 6. So now you guys together, you can come up here and write your steps out to get your final equation. So solve it together for y, and then go ahead and graph this. Yes. If your equation is y equals mx plus b, right? So b is just the constant on the end. So like, what's your negative? So then you just literally go to your y-axis and plot it at -2. That's it.
No, but then what about what's the other part?
Yep.
So I had to have
Yep. Okay, what?
and then because it's two negatives. What do you do with the other part? You don't have the
So then you use the slope to go rise over 1. So like this slope is 3, so you're going to rise 3 to go over 1.
minus 10.
I don't know if it's up there.
Oh yeah.
If it isn't, you got it back on the class. Okay, how are we doing?
Okay, I got it.
Okay, everyone take a look at the equation, at their equation.
It's not 30, it's just 3. This one go to
Does everybody agree that this is equivalent to the equation y equals 3 halves x minus 3? Hey girls, listen up. Does everybody see how they got there? They subtracted 3x from both sides and then divided by -2.
Did he go? I don't know where.
You're a little off. You have to go down 3 and then to right here. So just press that one. Okay, does everybody see how they got this? So our y-intercept is -3. So we plot this first point, and their slope is 3 halves. So we go up 3 and over 2, and then up 3 and over 2. But Katie, they ran out of room over here, so another thing that you can do is go down 3 and then to the left 2, because it's negative direction over negative direction, which is equivalent to positive. Okay? Everybody see that? Okay. Let's try another one. So Grant, Tony, Angie, and Jade.
They told me that I was like,
Okay, your equation is x plus 4y equals 8.
We're gonna solve that.
You tell me.
Yeah. Jake.
Are you guys watching me do this? Or doing it on your paper?
Yeah, you're doing it wrong. Try to make it 8 minus.
We're turning these
Yeah,
worksheets
by
in,
the
so make
same
sure
thing.
you're showing the work on yours
Why
as
would
well.
you do that?
that's what makes it more confusing.
Yeah, you're making it more confusing for yourself.
Have you rewrite it?
Yeah, there you go.
Rewrite it. There you go.
Oh,
Yeah, I won't get it.
It's going a little diagonal. You might want to.
you get to plot the first one too.
You gotta go up. I gotta go.
Wait a minute, no, wait. Over 4. Yeah, it's over 4.
Yeah.
Okay, so what's your slope? What's the slope of your line?
2.
It's what?
That's a y-intercept.
It's 1 over 4.
The y-intercept is 2.
Okay, so our y-intercept is 2. What's our slope?
Negative x over 4.
Yeah.
Your slope is negative x over 4? Angie, what's the slope of this line?
Negative 1 over 4.
Negative 1/4. Yep.
Good job. Sorry, so would it be here?
No, that's negative 1, negative 4.
You're going to be over there.
Negative
So
1,
then it would
4.
be here.
No, Andy, it's where Grant.
Yeah, it's but it's negative.
But it's only negative 1 over positive.
Okay, so if we have a negative number,
1.
we're going to move in the negative direction, right?
Where both of them?
Now you're staying in the same spot.
Just 1.
So, yeah, it's...
Is it here or is it there?
Just stand there.
Okay, so we have negative 1 over 4. So first do your rise. You have negative 1. So you go down 1. And then you have positive 4.
So it's right here.
No. So it's
So you're moving the positive direction.
He's where he's supposed to be.
Go to negative 4 there.
So Grant, since there's no room over here, what's another thing that you can do?
There.
Since there was no room over here, what's the other thing that you did?
Go down.
Well, you went this way, but why were you able to go that way? Can anybody answer for him? What?
Wait,
Does anybody know how to explain why?
Yes.
One's positive
Yes.
and one's not. So it's
Go in the opposite direction.
Cole, try.
You're going, because there's no more room, he's going the opposite because it's going to be 2 negatives, which it'll be...
You're in the right
They're
thinking
going
track, but you're
positive
thinking of
1.
my specific example. So,
They're going positive 1 instead of negative 1 for the first
exactly.
part.
So
that-
Grant's able to
Same
plot it
thing.
that way because he's going positive 1 at first, but then he's going to the left 4, which is in the negative direction. So that's
It's the
still
same
the same
thing.
slope as what Angie plotted.
Yeah.
Okay? Alright. Good job, guys. Okay, 4 more people. Cole, go ahead. Jesse, Matt, and Sergio.
Yes. I always do. You don't.
Okay. Your line is y equals x.
Okay. So y, this one's 1, so 1 over 1.
Okay, do people think this is right? Y equals x. What's the y-intercept?
1.
Wouldn't that be y equals x plus 1?
Wait, so what is it, 0?
Yep.
It would be.
There you go. Now stay right there. So did you see how before that they were at y equals 1? And then I told them that the y-intercept is actually 0, which is 1 down. So what did they all have to do?
Go 1 down.
They all just shifted 1, right? So what does that mean that a change of the y-intercept does to the graph?
Translate.
It just shifts it up and down the y-axis, right?
Yeah.
So they had graphed it at y equals x plus 1, where the y-intercept was 1. But it was actually 0, so all they had to do was just shift 1. Okay? So that's an important thing to note, is that the y-intercept just affects, you just shift up and down. Okay, do you guys have a pretty good hang of it?